Great. A very good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this pre-placement webinar. It gives me a lot of delight for the fact that today we are hosting this webinar for one of the fastest growing and expanding insurance companies of India, which is Niva Bupa. What gives me double? Okay. What gives me double delight is the fact that today we are being joined by Mr. Praveen Kumar. Praveen is heading the talent acquisition for South Zone at Niva Bupa. He has been part of the insurance sector for a long time. And yeah, so a very warm welcome, Praveen. And we all are looking forward to this session today. Would love to hear more about the company, the sector. Yeah, would love to hear more about the company, the sector, the bank insurance profile for which we are having this webinar today. The compensation structure, I'm sure every student would love to hear about it, and I'm sure they will be having some doubts about it. The policies, etc. At the same time, I request all the students to just keep sharing their questions in the chat box, and we will take them one by one towards the end of this presentation. Okay. So without much ado, let's start the session. And the stage is all yours, Praveen. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Aman. Thank you so much. So, hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Okay, so we'll start about our company, how the company works, how the jobs works, about our company and everything. I'll just display my PPT. Yeah. So, Aman, can you just please confirm once
Yes, it's visible. Yeah.
it's visible, right? Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. So, guys, as Aman told, we are at the fastest growing health insurance in the company in the India. Okay, so in this session, we'll get to know the about the Niva Bupa and about the company overview and about the brand and about the opportunities we have in the company. Okay, so about the Niva Bupa, so we are a Niva Bupa is basically a UK based company. Okay, Bupa is basically the UK based. So we have almost 63% shares from the Bupa and we have 28% shares from the Indian company and we have 9% of the shares from the public. As you are aware, like we are not a private company now, we are a public company as we have listed in the month of November. So we have in the share market. Okay, you guys can see our share market price and everything. So we are a public company now, not like if you see in the insurance sector, we have a second among the all the insurance company. We are in the listed brand. And when it comes to the growing part, so we are on the standalone health insurance company in the market. Okay, if you see our growth in the last year, so we have grown 38% as per compared to the market growth. When you see when it comes to the market growth, it is like only 23 to 25% of the market growth we are seeing in the insurance industry. But when it comes to the health insurance, our Niva Bupa is growing like 38% in the market. When it comes to the in the business parameter, last year we have done almost 5,600 crores in a last year, and this year we are targeting to do almost 6,500 crores in the coming March end. Okay, so and we have 14 million active customers at the end of last year. This year we have doubled up that customer database. When it comes to like another the whatever like adding the customer database is like we are in the top second insurance company that adding the database in the fastest way. Okay, and when it comes to our vision, giving every Indian the confidence to access the best healthcare. So our every company we have our own vision, mission, and values. So I'll go through about our vision first. So our vision is to give a health insurance to all the Indians. And this is our senior management who has come like leading our company, who's Krishnan Ramachandran, is MD CEO of our Niva Bupa Health Insurance. And following that, we have another 15 senior management who is leading the company. So you guys can go through this on for your reference. Okay, so we have different departments. So we have different management, senior management who's heading from the different departments. And this is our values. As I said, our values is like innovation, empathy, collaboration, transparency, and commitment. When it comes to transparency, like we have a open and honest communication action. Commitment is to going out with a way of keeping the word to all the stakeholders, customers, and the partners. And innovation is like we are coming up with a every positive, different actually make like every month on month, every quarterly, we are coming up with a new innovations. Okay, and empathy is like I'll explain about the more on the empathy in the other slide. And we have collaboration, work as a team, achieve our goals. And we have fourth time, and this year also fifth time in a row, we are getting the best place to work, great place to work in the industries. It's the fifth time in a row, guys. Like we are getting the best place to work. And I would like to tell that we have recognized as a 62nd company in one of the top 100 companies to work in India. Okay, we are at the top 25th place when it comes to the best place to work in India. And about category of the company, and when you see in the 2020 before the Corona period, we were at only 55 branches in India. We were having only 55 branches in India. But after the Corona, like we have expanded like anything. When it comes to in the financial year 2023, if you see, guys, like we have 202 branches, physical branches, plus we have 257 e-agency branches. So what is e-agency means? Like we have our presence in the locations, but not the physical branches. We have like tier 2, tier 3 cities, tier 4 cities we are touching up already. Okay, we have all the in all the locations we have our presence. And in the end of the 2025, we are planning to touch down the 600 cities in across all India, pan India. And when I was telling about the empathy part, so this is like if you see our claiming ratio is like 91% is a claiming ratio, and the claiming time is like only 18 minutes. Like average is 18 minutes. We are processing the cashless approvals. Okay, and all the cases are approved in the 95% of the cases are approving within 30 minutes of bill raised. Okay, so if you guys see like recent era, like in the recent example, if I take one of the Bollywood actor as admitted in the hospital, like his claim was settled in within 15 minutes of his bill amount. And when it's come to our partnership, this is our partners. When you see in the financial year 2016, we were partnering with only two banks. Okay, with one is the Federal Bank and Standard Chartered. When you guys see now, we are almost tied up with almost 23 to 25 banks. We have a 25 partners now. Okay, wherever you go in the pan India, we have all the banks tied up. Okay, so I'll explain what we will do in that banks in the further slides. But these are all the banks are we are partnered with for the our business purpose. We will sell the health insurance and we will work with them and for the health insurance business. So what are our strength? So our strength is like we have almost 10,000 plus network hospital in the pan India, and we have 24/7 customer service, and almost 10 million more customers are used our product. Not on the customers, like they have used our product more than 10 millions in last year. Okay, when it comes to the job role, so you guys have we have a different departments called agency and banker, and we have a NBFC, and we have a direct channel, and we have other supporting functions. Okay, in that I'm going to explain about the banker role. Okay, so how the banker channel works, how the banker assurance works in the health insurance. Okay, so we have a tied up partners with all the banks. Like for example, if I tell Axis Bank, Federal Bank, and we have HDFC Bank, we have Indian Bank, we have Bank of Baroda, we have Ujjivan Bank. We have almost all the banks we are tied up all the nationalized bank we have tied up with them. We are partnering with them. So what we will do is like we will assign our assign our employees to the partner's place. For example, if you guys selected in the job role, in this job role, okay. So you will be guys working in that bank. Okay, you guys will be acting like a bank employee, but you'll be working for the Niva Bupa. So what you guys want to do, like you have to visit the bank branches. Whatever assigned branches will be there, you guys have to visit the bank branches. You have to mingle with the bank peoples. You have to build a rapport with the bank people. You have to get the business from them. So how will you get the business? To maintain a good relationship first, and attending the uh, calls with the bank people and interaction with the bank people, and getting the customer data from the banks and also from the walk-ins customer to the banks. You should maintain a good rapport with them. Okay, once you build the rapport with them, so aram se you will get the leads and everything. So this is how our banker is work. Okay, this is, and I'll show you about the how the hierarchy is in our company. Okay, like for example, this is the entry level relationship associate. Okay, so you will be guys, if you guys are recruiting here, like you will be coming as a relationship associate. Next you'll be getting a promotion as assistant relationship manager, senior relationship manager, key relationship manager. Till the key relationship manager is an individual role. Okay, once you get the promotion from key relationship manager to cluster relationship manager, it's a team handling profile. You guys will be managing the team under you. So under you, like for example, if you promoted as a CRM, cluster relationship manager, you'll be managing the team of assistant relationship manager or relationship associate. And one more good thing I'll tell you about our industry and our company, we don't have any particular time period for the promotion or getting the hike. We will assign a target for you for the year. If you achieve your target in a month, 3 months or 6 months, you will be eligible for the next year promotions, like next month promotion. You don't need to wait for a year end, or you need to wait for the cycle of 18 months or 2 years or 3 years. No need to wait for any clause, any period of time. Like once you achieve your target, next month you'll be eligible for the promotion and hike. So this is how our organization works, and how this is how the hierarchy we work, and this is you get the promotions. So this is the salary structure what we are offering you now. Okay, for the PG students, we are offering 3.5 is a fixed salary, and for the UG students, we are offering 3,10,000 is a fixed salary. Apart from that, we have travel allowances and incentives. So incentive is, there is no limit for the incentive. Okay. So as other industries or other sales, we have like they have a bracket or any particular variable pay they have. But in our company, there is no limit for the incentive. You can earn as much as you can. So there is no shortcut. There is no this one also for the promotion or anything. Once you guys are achieving the target, you will be getting a promotion and a hike. So this is how our company works and the job roles works. I'm ready to take the questions now.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Praveen, for taking us through the profile, the company profile, the job profile, the compensation structure, and the most interesting part for me was the career growth which people can expect. I mean, they don't need to wait for the entire year or something. So yeah,
Yes.
and yeah, so students, now we are open to Q&A. We already have 4 to 5 questions in the chat box. If you have any doubts regarding the profile, the sector, the company, or anything which you would love to know from me or Praveen, please feel free to ask. Just put your questions in the chat box. So Praveen, shall we start because we already have 8, 9 questions in the chat box. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, we'll start.
the first one is from Raghavendra. He wants to know, will you provide training for us?
Yes, of course. So guys, you'll be having a 3 months or till the 6 months, you'll be guys having a training period. Not the like only the training period. Like we will give the onboard, like outbound training, like on the job training we will give. Like your target will start from the first month. It's not that your target will not start from the, like you'll start from the third month. Target will start from the first month, but you guys will be having a mentorship, buddyship till the 6th month. Okay. For example, if you guys not doing any business for 3 months, Nobody will come and tell you anything, but we'll give you the our training and mentoring ship, the whatever the training we need to give, we'll give that. Okay. So till the 6 months, we will handhold you properly. So that's what I can tell you.
Great. So for the 6 months, we can say people will be having a proper mentor and a proper training.
Proper mentoring ship. And when it comes to the product knowledge, product training ship, first 15 days, we will give the off the job training in the training rooms. We have a trainers for particular departments, for the different departments. They have a trainers, and also the managers also, they'll give the on the job training and off the job training. So we have a training sessions.
So I hope Raghavendra that answers your question that for the initial few days or weeks there will be a proper training by the trainers followed by mentorship for 6 months by the person to whom you would be reporting. And yeah, the next thing that we have is it's an anonymous one. Can you tell what we have to do in banks? So it seems, Praveen, they still need some more clarity in terms of role. What would they be doing day to day inside the bank or the branches?
Yeah. So see, guys, as I told, like we have tied up with almost 25 banks. Okay. So in the 25 banks, we will get it interview with the line people. For example, if you guys are selected in the HDFC Bank, I'll take an example of HDFC Bank here. If you guys are selected in the HDFC Bank, for example, if you selected in the location of Mumbai, okay. So near to your location, near to your home location or near to your office college location, we will assign you some 10 to 15 branches to you. Okay, surrounding of 5 to 10 kilometers. You have to do the branch visit for the one or two branches every day. Morning you have to do one branch, and second half you have to do one branch. And but the thing is, if I assign 10 branches or 15 branches to you, 15 branches comes under you. Okay, whatever the business is coming from that 15 branches, that will map to you. That, and you have to maintain a good relationship with that 15 branches. So mainly, how you maintain the good relationship with the banks, it's like you will get the business. This is how you need to work in the banking industry, bank assurance channel.
Uh, Great. So next one we have from Komal. Is it
Is this a
field
field
job?
job?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a field job, not in the door-to-door sales or you need to stand in the road and sell the product, not like that. Field job in the sense like traveling from one bank branches to another bank branches. For example, if I assign 20 branches, so per day you have to visit at least three branches. Not the visit of three branches in the matter. For example, if you're sitting in the first branch, okay, if you get the leads from the 15th branch, so you should travel from one branch to another branch. So that is the field job what we have. It is not that you stand in the road or you not go and approach in the mall, not like that. Okay, so we have a certain set of target base, okay, target customer. You guys want to sit in the banks only. No need to work, roam around the roads or anything. We will assign some bank branches only. Okay, whenever the bank is open, then only your job will start. Whenever the bank closes, your job will get closed.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So it's like the people will be stationed inside the branches. They don't need to
Inside the
go
bank,
anywhere out.
they are like a acting bank employees.
Okay. 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 The only part which involves travel is when they have to go from one branch to another branch. That's it.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. The next thing is, sir, is the job role only for relationship manager?
Not only the relationship manager, that's a designation. We call it as a relationship manager. So initially, we'll call it as a relationship associate, relationship manager, assistant relationship manager. So that is the relationship manager designation what we have. So apart from that, as I told, we have a different departments. Okay. So we have an agency channel and we have a bank assurance, we have an NBFC, and we have direct channels. What I've explained in the complete PPT, it's like it's for the bank assurance channel.
Okay.
If they're interested for the other role, I can get in touch with them separately.
Sure. Okay, next we have from Khushi. She wants to know, have do we have any bond?
No, no bond, no nothing.
Okay. Now this is an interesting one. Is driving license mandatory for this job?
Not exactly the mandatory, but if you're traveling from one branch to another branch, if you're traveling in a two-wheeler, that is your responsibility to hold the license.
True. Very
If
true.
you travel from the public transport, metro, bus, so cabs, that is fine for us. If you're traveling by from your own, then that is mandatory for you, not for the our job.
Okay. Next, we have from Saurav. Where will be our posting?
Depends on their locations. For example, from people from the Bangalore, people from the Mumbai, people from the Delhi. Depends on their locations. We have banks in all the locations. As I told, like we have touched the tier 3, tier 4 locations also. So wherever the banks are there, our presence is there. We have a job openings.
Okay. I think next one is from Sahil Ahmed. Uh, so is the insurance to their employees as a complimentary? Do we also provide
Yes,
complimentary insurance?
we
Yeah.
will provide we will provide the health insurance. Okay, up to 5 lakh, we will provide the health insurance for the our employees. Apart from the health insurance, we have life insurance also, group insurance also as a complimentary.
Okay, thank you so much for the session. First of all, sir, I just wanted to know, is it a field role or is it an inside office role? I think this has been already answered, Shubham.
Answer.
So it's going to be stationed inside the branch, the bank branch, right? The only time you need to travel
Yes.
is when you need to go from one branch to another. That's it. Profile we have already covered. Any bond that also we have covered. Okay, now this is an interesting one which has been asked by Twinkle Sisodia. What is the
What is the
process
process of?
of selection? Am I audible, Praveen? It seems we have lost connection with Praveen. Let's just hold on. He will be joining in a few seconds. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll take up the next question that we have. What is the process of selection? So the process is very simple. First of all of you will be getting an assessment link. It's a short assessment which you have to take online, and whosoever clears the assessment will be eligible for the next rounds of interviews. Typically, you can expect one round of HR interview followed by a couple of rounds of business interviews. Okay, I'm again repeating the process is simple. It is first you have to clear an online assessment. Once you clear it, there will be rounds of interviews by HR and the business team of Niva Bupa. And once you are through the HR round and the business round, you can expect the offer letter from the company side. Okay. The next one is this profile for finance students too? Like, is there any finance work also during the job? So this is open to all the graduates and postgraduates, and depending upon your education qualification, you can expect the compensation. As I said, it's open for finance, marketing, all streams, right? So there are no restrictions on the stream from which you're coming. I believe Praveen is back. Hey, hi, Praveen.
Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi had a problem.
No worries, no
Audible now?
worries. Yes, yes, you're very much audible. So there was a question on the process of selection, which I have
Okay.
just answered. So
Okay.
first we have the assessment, online assessment. Whosoever clears it will be eligible for the next rounds of interviews by the HR team and the business team of Niva.
Correct. So, guys,
Okay.
we have an analytical aptitude test. Okay, post this call and PPT. I'll be initiating the test to you. Okay, so you guys will be receiving your mail ID, whatever you guys are registered. So, post that aptitude test. We have a cutoff for that cutoff score for that test. We have a minimum. You guys have to score minimum 55% in that test. Whoever gets selected in that aptitude test will proceed further on the HR rounds, business round, as well as final HR collaboration round.
Next, we have from Dikshant Singh, date of interview.
We'll discuss that once the interview, all the test process is completed. We'll come back on that date of interview.
Sure. And people also want to know what will be the joining date. Let's say if they
Post,
clear all the rounds.
yes, once they clear all the rounds, once the exams are getting over, so we can discuss on that joining dates.
Okay, so this is flexible
Yeah.
depending upon the last exam date, we can decide the joining date.
Yes. We are
Okay.
okay to take them from the next Monday, but only after the exams.
Okay, now this is maternity cover. How many years?
See, for example, if a employee is like any employee is joining, there will be a 9 month schooling period. Only after the ninth month he can claim on the maternity benefits. When it comes to the female employees, they can claim the 6 months of leave. 6 months of paid leaves they can claim only after the 9 months of joining.
Okay. Next, we have what are the job locations? So, although we have already mentioned all the 28 job locations, uh, you
Yes,
know, so yeah, we have locations across all the regions, east, west, north, south.
yes.
The Google form which you would have filled to register yourself for this application. In the description also we have put all job locations. Okay. What? Okay. So how much stipend they can expect during the training? So it seems, students, there is some confusion. Training doesn't mean that you are going to be paid stipend. You will be getting the full, the full payment or the full salary from the company's side, right? The training is complimentary. Whenever you join a new organization as a full-time employee, the initial few weeks you are trained by the trainers. Right? So that training is different. Okay. Next one is from Avi Srivastava. Sir, as it is mentioned in the JD that we have to travel 50 to 100 kilometers. So could you please clarify that?
Yeah, I'll take this question. Yes, you need to travel 50 kilometers, not every day, not exactly 50 kilometers. As I told, we will assign 10 to 15 branches. Okay, for example, if you're in the first branch, if any business comes from the 15th branch, so you should travel from first branch to 15th branch. So this is how the calculate. But we have a travel allowances for that. You can claim your travel expenses.
Okay. Next one is interesting. What about holidays?
Holidays, every second Saturday and third Saturday is holiday from Niva Bupa side. And whenever the bank is holiday, you don't need to visit the bank branches. You can visit our Niva Bupa office or you can do a work from home for the customers calling. This is like how the banks works. We will work like that only.
Okay. So again, there is a question which says on the job training period is 3.5 lakhs per annum for PG students. So I just want to clarify, when you join as a full-time employee. There is no training period. The training is going to happen simultaneously after you join the organization. It's going to happen in parallel. Okay. And people who are going to join after completing their post graduation, they will be eligible for 3.5 lakhs per annum. People who will be joining after graduation, it will be 3.1 lakhs per annum. Plus, there will be a variable component of 1 lakh, which has been already covered by Praveen. Plus, people who will be posted in Bangalore and Bombay locations, they will be getting an additional component of 24,000 in the first year.
Every month it's a 2000 they can claim.
Okay. Can we get the location as per our preference?
It's like 50-50%. I can give you assurance in that. For example, if you guys, if you ask for the branch next to your home, no, I cannot provide. Wherever the openings is there, we can provide. At least I can tell you that 5 to 10 kilometers of radius from your home.
Okay. We'll quickly take the next few questions because I can see more than 100 questions on the chat box right now. Uh, so yeah, the next one is interview process we have already explained. So Mudit is asking, do we have to clear the IRDA exam?
No,
The,
IRDA is basically for the agents who will not for the full-time employees. As you are the full-time employee, no need to clear the IRDA exam.
okay. The recruitment process has been already covered. It's a simple process, online assessment followed by a couple of interviews by HR and the business teams. So what are the key qualities that Niva Bupa looks for in potential employee?
Key qualities, mainly the smart work as well as the good relationship skills, because you guys are maintain based out of the other partners. Okay, so in the other partners, like for example in bank branches, you guys have to maintain the good relationship with them. So the main skill is maintaining the good relationship and the smart work, getting the business. That's it.
Okay. So again, Komal has asked, in training period, do you provide salary or not? So Komal, when you join the organization, your salary starts from day one, right? The training period is going to happen in parallel. So, it's not like first there will be a training period and then you will start as a full-time employee. From day one, you will start as a full-time employee of the company, and your salary will also start from day one. Can we work while we are studying?
If the college is allow, then you can work for while you're studying, but you need to look out for the your exams and everything. So we cannot give a leave so every even and there. So it's better to join after your exams.
I think, more or less we have covered. I can see kind of a repetition in the remaining questions. Is there any accommodation provided?
No.
Okay. Is this inside sales job?
Yes. Inside sales, matlab, guys, what I told, you don't need to go to the door-to-door sales, like knock the doors and sell your product, or standing. So we'll give a certain places to you to where we want to sell, what you have to sell. We will give the targeted customers also. Okay, you need to sit in that bank branches and you have to do that sales.
Okay. So again, yeah, we have interview date will be shared with you, and it's going to happen very quickly after you clear your online assessment. You can expect the interview to happen within a span of 7 days after you clear your online assessment. The joining date is flexible. It depends upon your, last exam date. Basis that we can decide the joining date. So who will guide you for the next process? So, people will be in touch with you from our side, from Niva Bupa side, and they will keep you posted with the next steps. So don't worry about the process. Okay, Praveen, it seems we have kind of covered, most of the
Yes,
questions. I'll go through the list again, and if there is anything which, remains unanswered, we can answer it offline.
yes.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Praveen, for your time. Really appreciate you took out some time on a, busy day.
No
We are
problem.
really
Yes,
looking forward to some great response and great assessment by the students. Seriously, it's a great place to work, certified company for the last 5 years, which itself is a testament of the culture and environment. And the plan which you shared from 50 cities to 600 cities by 2025 seems very aggressive. And yeah, great. Okay, we can wind up this session. Thank you so much, Praveen, once again. Thank you, students, for joining. And anything which is
yeah,
unanswered,
yeah, great, great. Thank you, Aman.
thank you. Thank you, Praveen.